So I know the title of this video sounds a little bit crazy, but there is actually a sales tactic that we use on the phone to help us sell our high ticket coaching and course offers that genuinely involves ice cream. And I'll break it down for you today. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Penberthy. I'm the founder of a marketing education company called AdClients.com. And we sell high ticket coaching and courses to course creators and coaches looking to scale their businesses. We've been doing this for a while now, and we've generated well over 8 figures in that time. And of course, there's a lot of different strategies, a lot of different tactics that go into that. But one of them is fresh in my mind because I was talking about it with one of our sales guys. His name's Jeff. He was on our team for a couple of years. Great guy, still a coach for our clients. And he talks about this strategy, and I've heard it talked about before, Jeff, as well. And it's really interesting. It's essentially this, right? You've heard in sales that when you are leading someone to become a client, it's not about the facts and the features of your coaching. What they're paying for is the result, right? And so what you're really trying to do is figure out, well, what is the result to them? What's the quantifiable result that would have them feeling like your program or your coaching was a good investment, you know? And so it's not just about finding that out, but it's also about finding what they're trying to leave behind. You know, we talk about it in one of our programs as pains and gains, right? What are their pains that they're trying to get away from, and what are the gains that they're trying to get towards? And so if we're on the phone having a conversation with a potential client and we're genuinely trying to understand them and whether we can actually help them, because believe it or not, that's our style. There are some people that will just sell anything to anyone if they have a pulse and a credit card. And that's just not the way we do it, right? We want to find out about that person, find out where they're stuck, what they're trying to achieve, and then see if we're actually the right next step. So to do that, we have to dig in a little bit. And sometimes it's like drawing, blood from a stone. You know, it's hard to get the information needed for you to make that educated decision. So here's where this strategy comes in, right? You bring up the illustration that there's an ice cream truck, right? Everyone loves ice cream, or at least most people do. And ice cream is what they're trying to get to. And you can talk about the fact that, look, we've been talking about this for the last 20 minutes about what you're wanting and what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to get to, the goals in your business, your weight loss goals, whatever the case may be. That's the ice cream truck. That's what they're wanting. That's the nice, desirable thing. And if they saw the ice cream truck just down the street with no resistance, then of course they'd walk over to that ice cream truck and they'd grab an ice cream and they're good to go, right? So the story changes a little bit and the illustration changes if suddenly now there's glass shards all over the floor leading up to the ice cream truck. Now you'd stop and you'd think, am I going to approach it? I want that thing, but there's all this stuff in the middle. And that's the difficulty that they face, the frustration. They've tried before, it didn't work, it's been a painful experience. And so they don't really want to do that walk again. Even though it's important to them, they don't want to do that journey. And so then that brings in the third element to this illustration, which is the burning building. If you were trying to escape a burning building and the only way to escape the burning building was to run across shards of glass, you wouldn't think twice because you're going to die in that burning building. And so you're going to run across that glass because you're trying to escape something. And that's what we're trying to figure out with these people on the phone. We're trying to find out, yeah, we know what your ice cream truck is, but now what's your burning building? What are you trying to get away from? Because what we have found is that people make buying decisions more so based on where they're trying to get away from as opposed to where they're trying to go towards. And the shards of glass haven't changed. The difficulties, the problems, the things that haven't worked before, trying to get to the ice cream truck, it all looks difficult and it might be a bit painful, so I'd rather stay in my comfort zone. But as soon as you identify the burning building, suddenly now they'll run across that glass without a second thought. So that is a strategy for you that you can utilize on your enrollment calls to truly understand someone, where they're at, why they're trying to do this. And hopefully it will lead to more enrollments for you, but also it'll lead to, interestingly enough, you turning away people from becoming a client, because once you really get to know them, you realize they're not a good fit. And that's the right way to do business. If you like this tip and you'd like more, then don't forget to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel. We put out a couple new videos like this every single week. And if you would like to become a client of ours, or would like to learn more about how we can help you, not just on the sales side, but with your funnels and your traffic, the holistic view of scaling your coaching business, then there's information in the description box and a link to a page you can get some more information about about that. So do check us out, and I'll see you in a future video.